Hi Leo, welcome into your general monthly reading for the month of December 2024 as we begin to end this year. They wanted to finish that with a bang. As I sat, or more so meditated to get into the Leo energy to the fullest extent, I feel very at ease. I feel very content even. The confidence is coming into play. You're feeling the need to, as I heard very boldly, the message coming through of I'm changing my life for the better. You feel the need to do so throughout the month of December. This may not be a new feeling and way about going about this and that of importance within your life, but I feel your health is taking a huge focus. Your finances are taking an increase, and you're cleaning things up. You're doing better at managing that. We will do your money and career read, for the month, but that was coming out for a reason. There's a sense of you wanting to accomplish more than you did within November, specifically, maybe even October. And they're saying, well, find the balance in it all, because overdoing it within that process or several processes is not going to do you any justice. You know what I mean? We're needing to remember that you are just, one simple, powerful, but complex soul. You're not an Energizer Bunny and you're not Inspector Gadget. You need to find the balance in it all, because you will end up burning yourself out or finding complication coming to be if you don't reestablish that balance that I feel you were, or maybe at certain points even throughout December, are lacking, okay? Where do you want to go? What do you want to achieve? What do you want to experience? Who do you want to reconnect with or connect with? What kind of soul do you want to connect with for the first time to ignite a new, fresh soulmate connection? There's a sense of you thinking about love as well. You can't help but feel, I deserve more out of this connection, or I deserve a better connection than I once had. Of course, right? I guarantee you've had some toxic dating experiences, even friendships, maybe even family members for some select Leos drawn to the reading. But look at this, the koala spirit coming out to begin the card portion of your reading, because I feel Spirit is saying very confidently, very clearly in different ways at several different points throughout December, we have a plan for you, Leo. Did you forget this? Did you not realize this to the fullest extent? We're winding back because we're going to make it clear to you that we have a plan, and your changes within and that you're making outside of you, it definitely can affect this plan, for the better, and cause certain adjustments and tweaks, if you will. But we have a bigger plan than you realize. We have, from the beginning of your lifetime, you being born, even beforehand, we've planned for you to go the distance. You know what I mean? And what is that going to be look like and experience for you individually? You might just have to wait and see. You know what I'm saying? But you might as well find that throughout December, you are a great inspiration for others as you're looking better, feeling better, smiling more giddy is what I'm hearing. You're creating better quality work and otherwise. It leaves people feeling inspired. Well, what is Leo doing differently? What has changed when it comes to them? Because I'm feeling drawn to their energy. I'm feeling inspired by them once again. I'm feeling like things are working out better for them, and they simply are. There's a simplicity about the way you're approaching everything throughout the month, but still a complexity once again. And I could even describe your energy like what I had said before, and it's making the world of a difference because you're not forcing it. You know what I mean? And you're finding that as you take better care of yourself and other aspects of your world, it does positively affect every other aspect of your life. You know what I mean? I'm hearing a trickling effect, I want to be in the best shape. I want my skin to be glowing more. I want to feel less aged. I want to feel brighter, healthier, happier. I don't want to feel weighed down. And so then therefore it's going to push you to reevaluate who and what has been weighing you down, even habits, and therefore they're saying this is a key part to you changing your life for the better. Your physical temperature is a huge part of the month as well. When you're cold, warm yourself up, to the best of your ability. When you're heating up, regardless of why that is, you need to cool yourself off. You know what I mean? Interesting. I don't know why they're reminding me that, for somebody, you actually are on the treadmill or going for a run, and then you do need to continue to do, at least a slow walk after the fact for a minute or two to lower your heart rate a bit. But there may be significance to that message coming through otherwise. The beaver spirit, lay a solid foundation. I mean, you're hard at work throughout the month of December, wanting to see things prosper for you, wanting to keep the ball rolling. But again, you don't need to force it in order to see that happen for you, regardless of what the past has shown you otherwise. Now, I feel there is a connection where Spirit's saying, lay that solid foundation. I just really felt like smiling as I brought up that person, or that person, reached out, or I reached out to them. I sense that Spirit's saying, remember, Leo, that what doesn't progress super quickly in the beginning stages of which, or even after the fact, definitely could be destined and meant to go the distance. I mean, trust your intuition, because, sometimes, especially if you think about a connection, if it sparks, so quickly and progresses super quickly to the point of commitment and expressing this and that, that typically happens later on, it, could go out just as quickly. You know what I mean? It could come to an end and dissipate from your world. Same goes for a job. I've definitely had jobs where they wanted to hire me so damn quickly, and they got me on board, and it ended so quickly because it just, I almost felt like I didn't have a second to even trust my intuition, at that point. But they're also saying, on another level, on a different note, you have a better connection with your intuition, a greater trust for it, more of an ease and a ability to feel things out even in fleeting moments without forcing it. So please utilize that to your advantage throughout the month. 707. I really feel like you are as well thinking about how life has stung you in the past. I don't feel this is very relevant for December, but they're wanting you to take time out, my friend, and embrace the love that surrounds you throughout the month in different forms, from different avenues. There's a sense of a ton of platonic love and appreciation. I want to say even honor and respect coming through, for a lot of which that's online. It could be at work, friends, family, co-workers specifically is what I'm getting. There's a sense of you having the ability to put people in their place, okay, maybe even rat them out is what I'm hearing for a wrongdoing, or doing something in the wrong way, or doing something they shouldn't, and then they still want to be your friend or associate themselves with you. You know what I mean? I can relate. People are just addicted to this Leo energy. They're saying, watch your words though, all right? Because it feels there is a very quick-witted, quickly spoken, not thinking before you're speaking kind of way about you at certain points. So please, throughout December, remember to take a hot second and think. And this may even help you, come up with the right wording, or the right timing to say something. You know what I mean? Because it feels like there may be a situation where people gossip. There may be a situation, getting very specifically work or a friend group, where people don't have the best intentions, even if it seems like it at times. But they're saying they need you, they want you more so to be playful with life, to enjoy yourself more. There are opportunities left and right to be playful, to recreate, to bring back even that enjoyment that I feel you haven't had for a while, or at least not for the most part. And remembering, just as much as taking care of your health and your physical temple and your mental health specifically, maybe even your emotional health, helps and creates positive change within every area of your life, as does being playful, enjoying yourself. You know what I mean? Because when you are too uptight, too structured, too serious, too mature and responsible even, it kind of loses that magical touch. Reminding me, if I was to be overly serious and uptight with these readings 24/7, they would not have as much personality and magical, creation wrapped up into it. You get the point. From the Gilded Tarot, look at this. The Six of Swords. When you're meant to leave a situation early throughout the month at certain points, say that shift comes to an end, or that work day, or you end up going to work early to leave, home sooner than expected or was planned. It's purposeful, all right? But then there's also a focus on what you're not meant to leave behind. I'm pleasantly surprised as to how something's proceeding. I'm pleasantly surprised as to how someone leaving a situation, rewinding back, or even throughout this month for some, is working to my advantage. You know, I feel you at times want to go against certain changes that are inevitably coming to be. For me, for example, one of my favorite coworkers, and she wasn't always one of my favorites, but she ended up leaving. She just recently quit. You know, first she adjusted her availability to only one day that I don't work, and then she ended up quitting. And I really, I was kind of pissed at her. You know what I mean? Because I felt like she was leaving me, you know, behind. But I just have to trust, and I feel like in the month of December I'm going to see exactly why this shift, this change, you know, happened. But something of the sort for you. Trust in the mystery as well, my friend. Look at the Three of Wands and the Magician coming out, because Leo, it's a month where you're in a very magical way, or multiple magical ways, you're creating a new world for yourself. It feels like, I might label it reading that. You are manifesting left and right. If I want something, I'm going to make sure it comes to be. If I need something, I'm going to trust that that'll come in, because that's not something I have to force, nor is the want or the wants. But it's the sense of you remembering, or maybe wholeheartedly realizing, and Spirit may assist you with this, that it's your wants that you really should focus on manifesting, because the needs will come to be. You know what I mean? Will also assist you with, and therefore you're co-creating some of those wants as well. But it's this feeling of Spirit wanting you to focus on the wants more. You know, what do you want more out of life? And I feel for some, you're saying, again, I deserve to be loved and cared for. I deserve to be taken care of and looked after. I deserve to be showered with love and attention and financial wealth all the meanwhile. You don't have to choose one or the other. You don't have to choose one wish fulfillment over another. Think about everything that you want, and let the needs flow in, and watch all your wishes and dreams come true. I know that sounds, you know, kind of, they're saying cliche or just mushy, whatever. But they are saying you will gain exactly what you want. There's a focus on a house that you're meant to acquire in the future for some, or a housing situation otherwise, because it feels like somebody's thinking about acquiring something more stable, something they can, you know, put their name on, own, as far as residence goes, but you're thinking too small. You're thinking too small. It's like, okay, I want a condo or a townhouse, and maybe that's fitting for you. So be it. You know, I'm not going to tell you to go for a more lavish, bigger lifestyle than you maybe want. But I feel the majority of which, something like that, where they're saying, no, you're meant to have an actual house. You know what I mean? A standalone house. You're meant to have, if you're thinking about gaining a house or a new one, you're meant to have a mansion. You know what I mean? Or just something more lavish, bigger for yourself. They're wanting you to think big. You know what I mean? Because holding yourself, accountable is also part of the month, is what I just heard. But holding yourself back by thinking smaller than you should be or can, it's just not going to be the right route for you. You know what I mean? Because this doesn't come out in your reading if you're not somebody who can literally see that come to fruition before your amazing Leo eyes. I feel like people are admiring your looks. One of my managers at my serving job keeps calling me Cutie. That's her new nickname for me, because I showed her some of my adorable baby pictures. Anyways, look at this, Page of Wands, passionate communication coming through. Banter is the word I'm getting now. Flirting is taking place. I feel somebody's getting a new position at work. I feel as well you, or for work in general, employment opportunity, you could find that your business is doing better throughout the month. People needing your service or two, or your product, or just people tuning in more, however ends up being coming to be for you. But It's this feeling as well where in your alone time throughout December, you can't help but feel the inspiration randomly coming to be, the motivation to secure a better future for yourself. But again, find the balance. Don't force it. You know what I mean? Let that process proceed and come to be elegantly is the wording I'm getting, just naturally, organically. And I feel they're saying you have up until this point led yourself towards better and away from this and that wasn't meant to last or even begin, and you'll do it again. You know what I mean? You have the wits, the experiences under your belt. You have the intuition and the spiritual connection to assist you all the meanwhile. What else do we have to begin to wrap up this reading? Temperance card. You're going to feel more energetic throughout the month is what I'm getting, but it's not going to feel overly exhausting. It's not going to feel overwhelming, and I don't feel you're going to be pushing yourself too much in regards to that. Anyways, but you're going to have an angelic energy at certain points, if not the entire month of December. And I feel they're also reminding you to have patience in regards to other people's energy, in regards to noise factors, how people live and or work. But they're saying we're needing you to remember that you are one loved, cherished, special soul. All right? So this is truly helpful. I know this was a random reading, but it came out as it was meant to. Don't forget to book a personal reading with myself. Everything is down below. You just have to shoot me a quick email and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. I am sending you a ton of love and light. Until the next time I do a reading for you, Leo, do take care.